Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Solo Leveling Arise. In today's video, I want to talk about a hunter who's really good against the snake boss in Encore mission. But before I get started on the video, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate it. And let's not waste any time and let's go ahead and hop right into the video. So the character that I wanted to talk about is Tegu. This guy is an absolute monster against the snake boss. And the reason why is because when we take a look at his kit, if I come over here, so when we take a look at skills, now keep in mind, guys, this guy, I'm mostly focusing on my Cha. Like, as you guys can see, I'm leveling up her skills. So his skills are still at like level 2 and level 1. So I'm not investing in him yet, but I am using this character. So what's really good about him? So what's really good about this character is the fact that he can literally break and do insane piercing damage against bosses. So what's really good about him is his basic skills and his special skill, especially his ultimate. Now for his ultimate, I will say for his ultimate, it is a double-edged sword because he's just going to stand still in one spot, and most of the time you're going to have to focus on, avoiding enemy attacks. So Tegu, his survivability can be, at risk when he uses his ultimate because he's just going to stay in one spot and he's in like a sniper mode. So you really want to be careful when you use his ultimate. You want to use his ultimate when like the boss is stunned or the boss can't even move. So his ultimate is really good when it comes to breaking on, not even breaking, but when it comes to dealing damage to bosses. And you want to make sure that you actually land all of his shots so that he'll be able to basically increase his damage. Because if we look at his passive right here, it says when the skill hits, the user fires 3 magic arrows. When the user's basic attack hits, fires 2 magic arrows. So you want to make sure that with this character, you always want to land your basic attacks so that he can actually fire 2 magic arrows. So the way that you want to use this character is that you basically just want to spam basic attack, use his ultimate, and then swap out to another DPS character. He's mostly like a sub DPS unit that focuses on, piercing damage. You can make him a main DPS unit, but I really see him as like a QTE ultimate basic attack unit. And what I really like as well is the fact that when we look at his support skill, he can also increase a core attack. So if we look right here, I'm pretty sure he can increase like core attack or basic attack. It's somewhere around here in his kit. Actually, I think it's this. Yeah, I think it's this right here. So he's basically going to use, when you use his support skill, he can basically like increase your core attack damage by like 15%. And this is pretty much your core attack. Your core attack is like, let's say like it's like basically like when you spam basic attack and then you'll be able to, like, once you do a combo, you're going to end your combo with like a huge attack. That's what your core attack is. So with this guy, we're going to go ahead and head on over to the Encore missions, come over to game modes, and okay, Encore missions. So this boss right here, so we're going to go ahead and fight him with, I feel like we should fight him with this difficulty tier 9. I feel like tier 10, we still have to level up and become stronger, but we're going to fight this boss in tier 9, and this is the team that I'm going to use. And in Cha, I'm going to make sure that Cha is in the second slot because we want Cha to inflict her brand so that she'll be able to do more damage on the enemy. So you guys can see that the recommended element against this boss is literally dark element, and Tegu is dark. So he is an amazing unit against this boss. Now my weapon, don't even pay attention to this weapon. I just had to put a weapon on him. I'm still trying to, of course, craft SSR weapons, but don't even pay attention to my weapon. I'll just put this on for him because I didn't really have any other weapons to use. So we're going to go ahead and enter this fight right here. And of course we have Min to be our main support unit to increase our damage. So let's go ahead and enter this fight real quick. All right, here we go. I would put this in auto battle, but the AI really sucks when it comes to dodging. So I'd rather do this manually. And I feel like this is a lot more fun because give you guys some gameplay. All right, here we go. Gonna go ahead and dodge that. Nice. Okay, we got the brand. Let's go ahead and just spam now. Okay. All right, now let's switch to Min, and then let's go ahead and start healing up just in case we took any damage. And then we're going to switch back right here. As you guys can see, we have the magic boost. We also have that attack increase. Oh, we didn't dodge that. But we really want his ultimate. That's what we really want. Yo, we're taking a lot of damage. We really want his ultimate though. All right, let's switch back to Cha because he's taking a lot of damage. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and start spamming. Actually, let's just switch back to Min because we can actually pop his ultimate so we can get that buff. So we're going to use Min ultimate and then we're going to use Tiggyu's ultimate. His ultimate should be up right now. All right, there it is. His ultimate is up. All right, look at this right here. So you have like 8 shots, and look at this. Look at how much damage we're dealing against this boss. He is going to be absolutely insane against this boss the more I level him up. Go ahead and switch back out. All right, let's go ahead and do this basic skill. Yo, Cha is so broken. I completely forgot to summon Igris. Okay, nice. Switch back out to Min. Is our healing. That's fine, that's fine. All right. And look at that. Wow, 99,000 damage. So you guys can literally see that this unit is very strong against this snake boss. I feel like Tigyu is definitely like the #1 unit you want to use against this boss, especially the fact that the snake boss is really weak against dark element. So I wish we can literally check the damage stats, but we can't even check damage stats, which is absolutely annoying. Let me actually check the gear here. Okay, we got some crit rate, but this is like a healing set. Did we get anything good here? I mean, we got some defense penetration, not bad, but we mostly want some crit rate and crit damage. So his performance is actually pretty solid against this boss. So I'm definitely thinking about building up this unit. The more I'm thinking about building him up once I finish investing on my Cha, because right now I'm mostly focusing on Cha and I'm mostly focusing on Choi as well. I feel like the first character that, like the first weapon I'm going to craft is probably going to be maybe maybe I'm going to craft his weapon first. And the reason why I'm going to craft this guy's weapon is because when we take a look at his weapon, he can literally increase his HP by 2.5%. But what's really good is the fact that he can also increase the damage dealt for the entire team by like 4%. He can give like a huge damage buff to the entire team by 4% for 16 seconds, which is honestly pretty nice. And we look at the max, he can buff up damage by like 16%, and he can also increase attack, defense, and HP by 15%. So I think the first SSR weapon I'm going to craft is Min's weapon, because he has some insane buffs with his weapon, which is really nice. And he also has that additional HP, which is really good for him because, you know, he's a healer, so you want him to heal a lot. And I think after that, I'm probably going to craft, when we take a look at this guy's weapon, let me see how good his weapon is. Increases the user's dark damage by 4% when they use a basic attack within 10 seconds after using quick attack, and increases their attack by 6% for 20 seconds, stacking up to 2 times. That's actually not that bad. He can actually get some insane damage potential from his weapon. But I'm definitely going to craft Min's weapon first, and I'm probably going to craft her weapon after that. But we'll see. But that's pretty much this character right here. And when it comes to artifacts, the build that I'm currently using on him is the attack build, because the attack build is going to ignore, you know, the bosses or the enemies defense by like 15%, which is really nice. You can also use a break build. If I come over here and change my artifact, you can also use break build because you can actually, you know, break enemies quite well. Unfortunately, the snake boss doesn't really have a break meter. He doesn't have a shield to break. So if you're going up against an enemy who has, you know, a shield, he can actually break, you know, do some really great break damage. So I feel like break would be really nice on him. And another good set will also be Dragon Knight's helmet, because Dragon Knight will increase his basic attack, and it can also increase his core attack by like 18%. So I feel like these are like the top 3 artifacts you should definitely put on his character. You have the Black Lion, you have the Dragon Knight, and you also have New Hunter, Dragon Knight, and Black Lion. I feel like those 3 are definitely like the top artifacts for him. But yeah, this guy, he is actually impressive. I feel like he is definitely a top tier boss unit. Really good. The fact that he's able to deal insane damage, and his ultimate is just really nice. I will say the only thing that I don't like about his ultimate is that he can't really move in his ultimate. He just stays in one spot, and you have to finish off his ultimate before, you know, you can actually move again with this character. So his ultimate is a double-edged sword, but he can do insane damage, which is awesome overall. So if you have this character, don't be afraid to build him. He is a really nice unit to build. But if you have Cha, I recommend you guys to focus on your Cha first, because you know she's the best unit in the game, and you want to make sure that your Cha is well built. So yeah, really nice unit. Really enjoying this unit, and definitely going to invest in him way more after I, you know, finish building up, you know, the main units that I should build up. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have for you guys in this video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. Really appreciate it, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.